Hello, I'm Anita. Welcome to my channel. Today my channel has reached 1,000 subscribers, and in celebration of that milestone, I'm going to have a giveaway drawing. Qualification requirements are: you must be a USA citizen. Sorry, I can only ship in the USA. And you must be a subscriber. So to enter the drawing, you must leave a comment in the comment section of this video. And there's a deadline to enter, and that's 3 weeks from the posting of this video, which is Saturday, July 25th, 2026 at midnight. At that time, no more entries will be accepted. So the winner will be notified by my reply to your comment in this video. Winner must provide a valid email address and their USA shipping address within 1 week of notification. If I don't get a response within 1 week, another winner will be selected. Details of the winnings will be provided to the winner by email. And I want to thank you to my subscribers for achieving this milestone for my channel. I really appreciate it. Alright, now we can go on to today's video tutorial. Today I'm going to be making a pair of geometric earrings using some beads from my stash. So if you click more below the video for details on supplies, and you'll also get a link to my website. Click comments below and post a comment to this video to enter my 1K subscriber jewelry giveaway. Remember, you must be a USA resident to enter. Alright, so let's get started. For today, I'm using pink magnesite nuggets, as you can see here. And I've got a couple of pink shell circles. Now these have a hole in them, but I'm not going to be using the hole. I'm going to be running a chain around these. You're also going to need 2 pieces of 2mm chain and just a few 8/0 seed beads. And it doesn't matter whether they're Miyuki or Toho, you can use any brand of 8/0 seed beads. You need a couple of eye pins, and these are about 2.5 to 3 inch eye pins. And you're also going to need a couple of earring hooks. Now for tools, I'm using wire cutters, a pair of flat nose pliers with a skinny end, and then my other pair of flat nose pliers. And you're also going to need some round nose pliers. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started assembling our earring, and this is really a super simple pair. Now for tools, I should have also mentioned you probably would be good to have a pair of bent nose pliers and some little crimp tools here for the sharp edges. So just kind of add that to your list of tools. And to start, we're going to take our eye pin. Super simple. We're going to pick up one of our 8/0 seed beads here, and then you're going to put on your nugget bead, or whatever bead you're going to use. It doesn't matter if you don't have nugget beads. You could use rounds or faceted stones. So I've got my little 8/0s here to accentuate my little pink magnesite stone. And now I'm going to take my skinny flat nose pliers, place that at the very top, flush, and just bend this 90 degrees. Now I'm going to take my round nose pliers, place that in the crook of the bend, and I'm not going to do a very large loop, so about right there. And then I'm going to take my skinny pliers, pull the wire up and over towards me and down. Rotate my pliers towards the table, pull the wire straight back towards the table till you have a loop, and that loop should be somewhat centered. So now I'm going to take my bent nose pliers, and this is where these come in handy because it kind of keeps the tool out of the way as you're doing your wire wrap. Now I'm going to take my skinny pliers and just wrap this around as many times as you can till you get to the seed bead. And it doesn't have to be a neat wrap, it can be a messy wrap. So I think that's about good. You don't want to crack your beads, so pull that up just a little. Now you just take your wire cutters and clip off the extra wire as close as you could get. And from here, this is where your crimping tool comes in handy, because we have this sharp little piece sticking out here. So just kind of gently go around that bringing that against your work. Try not to crack your bead, and just push that around so there's no sharp edge. There you have a beautifully wire wrapped nugget. And from here, all we're going to do is we're going to put on our chain, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So we're going to go to the end, not the wrapped end, but this end here, and we're going to twist this side open. So you want to open it enough so that you can get your chain on. So we're just going to pull this towards you like so. Just kind of hold that up. We're going to put one end of our chain just like that. Now I'm going to pop my little circle through here, and I'm going to just hold that, and I'm going to grab a needle just to hold the other end of the chain, and that's going to help me pull that up. Alright, so we're just going to bring this up and get it through the other end of our eye pin, just like that. If you can't do it with a needle, you can try your tool. And just take your skinny pliers now. We're going to close this loop. Oops, there goes my chain. I knew that was going to come off. Let's put that on. Alright, turn this around, and we're just going to put our pliers on here, close our loop. Make sure you close that nice and tight. So there's your chain around your little circle, and all we have to do now is put on our earring hook. Super simple pair of earrings to do. You can do this with any beads in your stash, any leftover chain you might have that's too short to do anything with. This is a great way to repurpose the scraps. Okay, so here we go. There's our earring. Isn't that cute? It's got a nice little dangle, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about orientation on this because, you know, it's going to rotate a little bit. So there we have our beautiful geometric pair of earrings, and you can do that with anything. Imagine that would look really cool with faceted stone, with maybe a little couple of bead caps and all kinds of stuff you can do with that. Maybe you have square shells. You could try that with a couple of pieces of chain. So experiment and see what you can come up with. This concludes today's tutorial, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for joining me today. So look below for links for products used. If you click more to expand the details, you'll see everything you need. I do have a website where I sell my jewelry. You'll see that link in the description box as well. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Also, if you are a USA resident, you can post a comment to be entered in today's drawing. I'll be giving away some fabulous jewelry to the winner in celebration of reaching 1,000 subscribers. For all of you who have subscribed, I want to say thank you for your loyalty and for liking my videos and sharing my link. Have a wonderful week. Happy beading, and I'll see you next time.